Hey everybody, welcome back to LI Geek Guy TV. So I ran out of space on my lab computer since I built it out of spare parts and only had a 128 gigabyte solid state drive on hand. So today I'm going to be upgrading to a 500 gigabyte solid state drive. I'm actually going to be using a program called Acronis Clone Disk. I'm doing this so I can clone the entire old solid state drive to the new solid state drive. This is going to include all the programs I have installed, all the files I have on it, and the operating system of Windows 10. So let's jump right in. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, my C drive is completely full. It's in the red, which I like to call the danger zone, and it only has 726 megabytes free of 111 gigabytes. And this kind of goes without saying, that's really bad. So it's important to note that I already backed up the entire computer to an external hard drive. This way, if anything happens during the cloning process, I have it backed up safe and I can restore it. So the first thing we're going to do is actually install the SSD. So I got right here, it's a Samsung NVMe M.2 970 EVO 500 gigabytes. So I'm going to install that into the lab computer first. And I like the NVMe's the best because they mount directly to the motherboard. You don't have to install anything to the case. It just makes things a little bit cleaner. No cables necessary, no power cables or SATA cables. So I really like them a lot better. And they are a little bit faster too, which is always a plus. So I'm not going to install this on camera. But when I install it, I'll boot up the lab computer using the Acronis USB, and I'll see you back then. Okay, everybody. So I put the Acronis USB stick into the computer. So the first thing we need to do is get into BIOS, so we can boot the computer from the USB stick. So I'm just turning it on and hitting F2. All right. So now we're going to go to the boot menu, and we're going to pick UEFI USB 3.0. We're going to launch Acronis True Image. Alright, so here we are. Clone Disk is actually in the Tools and Utilities. We're going to go to Clone Disk. We will go to Automatic. Next. So the source disk is right here, disk 3, 111.8 gigabytes, and as you can see, it's completely full. We're going to go next. All right. Destination disk is this 465.8 Samsung SSD, not initialized. We're going to click next. Selected disk will be restored as is. Disk's layout will remain GPT. That's fine. So we're just going to click proceed. And so now it's going to start the copying process. So now we just wait. Alright everybody, so it finished successfully. So it's important to note that there's two of the same drive in the computer right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hit OK. We're going to close out of Acronis. And when it reboots, I'm going to go back into BIOS. And we're going to boot from the new solid state drive that we just put in. So I'm just tapping F2. And you can see it's already number 1. So it should have booted fine, but we're just going to do this to make sure. Clone Samsung SSD. Click that. Alright everybody, so here we are. The computer turned back on. I logged in and you can see my C drive now has plenty of space, and here is the other drive, the 111 gigabyte drive that had very little left. So now we're just going to format this so I can use it just kind of as a secondary drive. So I'm going to right click it, go to format, 111 gigabytes. Leave everything default. We'll just hit start, then OK. And yes. Alright, and there we go. So there you have it. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop me a line at zach@ligeekguy.com. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching LI Geek Guy TV.